Good morning. Welcome to Medieval Dynasty. Last week we ended up starting this quest. We have to wait until the next day to finish it. And it is the first day of winter, so it's gonna be a bit of a wait. So, I'm not sure what I should do in the meantime. Suppose I can go do some mining. I'm gonna need some money for the spring. Should probably also do some farming at some point. What do I have for stuff on me? I've unloaded pretty much everything. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Doesn't look like any of the NPCs are having any trouble or anything. I just remembered that I have resource storage too. Which I could upgrade. Provided I have enough resources, of course. The cool thing is the new setup that they have means that I can still access the inventory from here. It's a good thing I've got a collection of logs going, because this is going to take a few. I don't know what other upgrades that I might end up having available to me either. I mean, this isn't the only one. But I haven't really taken stock of what buildings that I have. Use so many logs that I almost need to go harvest my own. Alright. Now, I'm hoping that I have enough planks stored, but that... well, theoretically it would be. I don't know how many this needs. If each one is 6, and I've got 5 spots, that should be 30, so that should be more than enough. Perfect. Done. And I get some building experience out of it, so that can't be bad. Alright, where are we at? Rosalinda is pregnant. Which means that I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about her job in a bit. However long it takes her to give birth. I could build herbalist hut, but honestly, I haven't much use for that. Like, I've never, except for them to go crazy with the berries and using berries as rot to turn into fertilizer. I really haven't had much need for it. I've built all of these. I don't have anybody manning them, but that's fine. I'm almost to the house. It'd be nice to do some building to finish that off. There's always a fishing hut, but I'm not gonna build a fishing hut until I end up getting the next quest. One of the next quests for your spouse is the quest that we ended up starting is a chain that you only get when you finally get your wife. So you get a series of quests that are related to getting additional NPCs and their higher end, like higher level NPCs that you can't get if you were trying to get them from the uh, oh, words aren't coming today. The fire, the campfire, or I guess the village outdoor fire. I don't know what the correct term for it would be. We'll take a really cold bath. Alright. Suppose I can do some hunting. Finish off the chapter. I don't really need to, though, because I mean, assuming that dip in the cold water should end up cooling the guy down, but get out my trusty torch to warm myself up. Alright, nope, wrong game. What was I thinking? Oh, I could probably fill these guys up. I don't know what the water situation is, but since I don't have anybody working on it, one thing I haven't really gotten a grasp on is some of these low use buildings, like the yeah, that was a good plan. The well is useful, but it's like trying to assign an NPC on it doesn't really feel all that useful. You know, just borrow your workstation for a bit. Yeah, I don't understand some of the low end, low use ones, because I don't know if flipping jobs around is very good for the NPC's happiness. But at the same time, it's like you don't really need them to be at some buildings all the time. If they're idle, like, what's the point in keeping them there? But at the same time, if they're gonna end up being unhappy because I'm flipping them around to different jobs, I might as well do it manually. And I mean, I haven't really had any issues with the water so far. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna end up needing to worry about it at some point, but it's easier to just like spam it and just like load up on stuff that you'd be like years out from needing to replace it than to set up a NPC for it. Like this, I'm gonna make 30 buckets and then fill up those 30 buckets and drop it in the food thing. And I mean, it's even if each NPC used one water bucket a day, which is not what they do, it would still end up taking them forever to do it. Well, speaking of forever, it's taking forever for this guy to build anything. Hi. What are you doing? Oh. There appears to be some sort of fly buzzing around my monitor. And my cat is fascinated by it. And he is getting in the way. Hi, what are you doing? I don't see it anymore. It must have flown away. Can you please not be on there? Please? Please, please, please. Can you... Excuse me, you. Please move over to there. Thank you. Can please move. You're gonna end up ending my stream again. Trying to stream with a cat is not nearly as fun as you would think. I don't know where that went, but all right, problem solved. Probably not nearly as much fun for the cat, because now he doesn't have anything to chase around and mess with my keyboard and trackpads and all sorts of other things on my desk. But hey. Alright. Oh, this is dark. This is so dark. Let's put this in here. So now we should have more than enough water to cover everything. And we got a decent enough food. Well, that could do with some refreshing. So we'll just get some wooden bowls. We'll get some meat. And some cabbage, which is probably too heavy. Let's go with that. Yeah, that should be fine. I think we need more meat than we do cabbages. So we'll go with that. Where's my kitchen? Over here. Alright. As long as we end up getting some food built up, that should make things a lot easier for the NPCs. The more better food we have available to them, the better off we're going to end up being, because they're going to end up using less quantity of food. Just because the food ends up being better. Well, that was the other thing that I needed to do. I was trying to get enough resources and everything set up to get a chicken coop. Or whatever set up. I mean, I built it and everything. I just need to actually have chickens in it, because I believe the last episode I ended up taking a look at the food levels, and if I can get eggs, scrambled eggs are actually a better source of food than even pottage. Whereas pottage can be made with the ingredients that I've got, it's still I'd still need more of them to feed everybody than scrambled eggs. Now, I don't know at what point I'd be able to get to that, because I'm not going to be able to have eggs coming out right away, because I won't be able to afford an adult chicken that can start producing eggs right away. I'd end up having to get some chicks, have them grow up, and then build the population of the of chickens over time. Sooner I get to that, the better it's gonna be, because I'm gonna have to wait for it to happen, right? So at the very least, if I can get if I can make sure that there's a supply of cabbage and meat, then all I need to do is make the pottage, which the kitchen is a production one. It's a production building, which means that it's the production, like the crafting skill that's required for that. Which the NPC that I'm trying to get right now, oh, do I have space for them? What are my houses at? Okay, so this just has this guy in here, so that should work. I was kind of worried because I didn't know if I ended up thinking that far ahead.
How are you? See you soon.
Alright, so next day has happened. This guy is going to be hungry soon, so let's... Wow, that was creepy. Let's take some dried meat. Oh, I got some roasted fish from her. Ah, awesome. See if I didn't get poisoned this time. Sweet. I'll settle for that. Let's go take a bath. We'll have a drink along the way. I mean, I probably should take the guy around the long way, but hey, straightest, fastest. What's the term? I don't remember. Fastest route between 2 points is a straight line. Something like that. Honestly, the words are just not happening today. I mean, the words don't usually happen all that easily to me on a good day, so let this guy warm up a little bit. Because that's how you warm up in the game, is you light a torch, because a torch beside you is all the heat you need. Where am I going? Oh, there's the river. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house. Alright. Perfect. Now I need to figure out where she's going to be, which is no big deal. So, you get to have this house, and hopefully you kids get along just fine. But see the stats on this, it's just like, they'll have one that's at a really high level, and all the rest of them are still higher than normal. So now this is kind of the tricky one, because I don't know. I don't necessarily want to put her in one of these. Although, that being said, she definitely would be better off in one of those. So what I'm thinking is, if I take a look at the other people that are currently manufacturing, switch them to a different job, and then, so this person here is mediocre at production, but they're really good as a farmer. I don't have any chickens yet, so that would be a good one to switch over to the hen house, provided I can get the hens. It's gonna take me a bit to get enough resources to be able to get hens. So for the time being, what I'm thinking is I'm going to put them in here for now, and then have them work on what's the best thing? Just do this. I'll improve the resources on this so that they have enough resources to be able to do this. I don't have carrots. I think I sold all the carrots. I wish there was a way to sort this by actual, like, which recipe was the better recipe. We'll go crazy on this, honestly, like, yeah, we'll just do that. I can change it later. That's the thing, is I don't have to worry about that. But the key to this is then I can just do this. Switch them over to blacksmith. And then my blacksmithing is now way better. Production smith. Which smith is she in? So I think that's good. I don't know which one would be the best one for her. This one's only making 0.7 hammers. Whereas this is 0.63, so well, let's leave it for now and see how it goes, and then alright. But either way, that is done for now. I don't think there's any other... Yeah, see, I'm still back to the two. Not sure the best thing to do next is... I mean, ultimately, I need to get the henhouse working, so I guess... let's head over to the mine. We'll collect up some resources there, and then make a bunch of stuff and sell it, and then get some chickens, and then we can switch over the oh, I broke the torch. Oh. So if we get some decent resources together for making some stuff we can sell, I think that'll be good. I'd love to be able to get the, when do I unlock the mine? There. So I'd have to unlock the house and the woodshed too before doing that. So that's... And just getting from the woodshed to the mine is twice as much experience. And this is all building experience, so I actually have to build stuff, which isn't necessarily an issue, but the more stuff that you build, the higher the taxes are. So unless you're actually using it, it's not a good idea to just start going crazy with the building. I think I could plant carrots. No, cabbage? I don't remember. I need torches. Or I need a torch. I think I can only do these kinds of torches here. Alright, so let's get that there. We'll get some mining done, which apparently I don't have enough stone pickaxes for. So I probably need to build a few of those first. Wow, I've got lots of those. Let's go with the... Sure. Not that many, I think. Oh, well, I'm making some. I don't need to carry these with me. Now that I've assigned them to this, I am gonna end up taking over it. Nope, that's the wrong one. Here. Wooden tools, stone tools, stone pickaxe. Sorry about the dead spots, but the brain isn't quite engaging today. Alright, so we've got those. What do I need to build more? I think stone. I mean... I'm gonna build a bunch more. Nope, not that many. Let's drop that. I think I need some more then logs. So we'll do that and hope that I have enough. Wait a second. I can make them by hand. Alright, well, I'll just make them by hand. Probably faster to do the blacksmith, but it's fine. I'm hoping this is a nice relaxing day off for me. Been kind of a rough week overall, so starting the week off nice with some video games and kind of nice. I gotta say, I working at the videos or the grocery store is a lot nicer than the office work that I used to do. You need out? The cat has left the building. Well, no, he hasn't. He's left the room. He wouldn't leave the building. It's still winter. He hates snow. Like, hates snow. He refuses to go out if there's even a little bit of snow out there. What was I doing? How much stone? Yeah, well, I should have a ton of, oh yeah, I've got 30 pickaxes, so yeah. How about that? So we'll start with that. We got a torch if I need it, and let's go crazy. The cool thing is that this also drops stone. Significant amount of stone. In fact, actually, the stone is the biggest issue with being able to mine this, is because there's so much stone and it takes up so much weight that you end up having to travel back and forth constantly just to... Although, if I was doing this smarter, I'd probably just get specific deposits at a time. But I'm not, so... we'll just go this route. I don't technically need salt deposits. I basically just sell salt. Because there's... most of the recipes that require salt as an ingredient have an alternate that doesn't require salt. So, like the pottage, has two recipes. One is uses salted meat, and the other one uses raw meat. So and there's no advantage to either one because the end result is exactly the same. So, like, you don't gain anything by adding that additional salt. Like, there's no improvement on the food. So the fact that salt is a relatively rare and difficult material to get in the game, it doesn't give you any major advantage. If anything, it's a hindrance because it doesn't improve anything along the way. There's just no reason to, like, the amount of effort that you have to get it for what you gain out of it. Like, you can't even even the improvement on the salted meat to like to be able to sell like salted meat versus just regular meat, it's not worth it. Because especially since smoked meats are better overall than salted meats. So, like, there's just, it's just not worth it. But, I mean, the hoarder in me, old school RPG hoarder, I have to get the resources because they're there, and I can always sell it. It's a little extra money, so why not? Once we get to the point where we automate the mining process, all of this would be unnecessary. Like, I can skip over the salt because it's not really that big of a deal. Especially at that point, I'm gonna have enough resources kicking around that I'm not gonna have to worry about that as a source of income. Now, if I was a smart person, what I'd do is I'd drop off the stone somewhere and then go back and do some more mining. But I'm not a smart person, so... Why do you keep using that? You know that I'm going to need this. Well, at least you're not getting unhappy about me using it. Yeah. Stay over there making stuff. I mean, it's not like you're technically using this workstation anyways. Because the only materials that, or the only tools that you're building right now, you use the workbench on the right hand side here. So there's... Yeah, the NPC animations are completely disconnected from the actual work that they have to do, which is good because it means that the you don't have to worry about them being able to even get to a workstation to be able to collect up resources. Alright. I just wish I could get to bronze. Or brass? No, bronze. The copper and tin together, one. I don't remember what it is. For the pickaxe, because stone pickaxes are meh. Guys, gotta relax for a bit. I'll grab some food while I'm at it. Got some nice rye bread here, which apparently, like, is that 140? No, that's the weight. No, it's 55 food. There. Yeah, so that's definitely a lot better than these. I'd have to eat 11 of these to match that. So I probably should have not had that, but whatever. Oh yeah, and the game slightly pauses when you're in that menu. Means the stamina doesn't get built back up. Oh well. It's fine. It's all good. This is a terrible idea. This is gonna put me so much overweight. There we go. Well, at least less travel time. Well, no, more travel time, but less travel trips. It's still alright. As long as I do the diagonal shuffle. Always at that workstation. You don't actually have any of that to do. I think with this, at least, if we get a decent amount built up on this stuff, we should be in a good place to be able to get some money gathered together and be able to get the chickens that we need. Then I can flip that the one that's working at the kitchen. Ooh. There we are. That's nice. I'll check that out in a bit. I'm gonna dump this stuff here first. Alright, what do we got? There we go. Sewing knowledge. Well, I mean, we're at level 7. I don't do a lot of sewing, so um I think I should invest in this stuff here. This would be useful. I think this only applies to the main character, but still, I can craft stuff manually faster. Why not? Faster building would be decent, but it's kind of a weird skill, cause it only kicks in when after you finish one thing. So you have to finish one item slowly in order to make the next ones faster. But you've already spent that stamina, which means that unless you've got this and like the stamina level, you're gonna end up running out of stamina before you end up running out of being able to build faster. And it just seems like by the time this kicks in, you're done, and then or you've run out of resources, and then you end up having to run back. Well, by that point in time, the skill is reset, which means that you got to build something first to increase that. So it's like an endless cycle of you barely using this skill at all. Sorry, that's my rant. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Or do I want this? I mean, I've got copper hammers, which are better. And I'm eventually gonna end up unlocking bronze, so nah, these are easier. The durability loss, like it's not that bad. I think this would be useful. Yeah, let's go with that. It's tough debating that because it's like, it's not like this is the end of the world if you pick the wrong thing, but at the same time, it's like, well, at least for me, it's like waffling back and forth and saying, am I gonna completely ruin my game because I chose this particular thing this particular time? Very likely it would have made zero difference whatsoever, but in my mind, I might as well have completely ruined my game, and I gotta start all over. Oh, missed one. My mind didn't dwell on useless things. I probably would have a much better time of things. I forgot to grab another pickaxe, which means I only have the pickaxe that I have that is about to break. I'm going to go back. I might as well drop off what I've... No, I'll drop off the stone, sure. Stone and salt. Keep the copper there. Although, I mean, I can come back for the other stuff. I mean, it's not like I need to worry about that. In this particular case, since one is about to break anyways, I am going to do 2. And leave it at that. It's obviously going to give me a bit more weight at the moment, but it's not really that big of a deal. Where am I going? This way. Well, I'm like halfway around, I think. Nope, not quite halfway, so that's good. Alright. There we go. See, I kind of figured, because that wouldn't have netted me anything if I had broken my pickaxe right between, because you don't get resources until you completely deplete the node. Pause it, whatever. We'll spend the time getting these resources. I know it's very grindy, not a very interesting episode or anything, but this should get us to a very good spot in that we're going to end up having a decent amount of cash available, which if I can get, I'll worry about the taxes later. Because I still have the winter to deal with. As long as I can get the chickens that I need in the chicken coop, that's going to end up actually utilizing a building that we have sitting there idle, and it's costing us money. So if it can actually start giving us benefit, then why not? So I'd rather that than to save that money up and then spend it on taxes or buildings that are doing absolutely nothing. It just doesn't make sense. Or silver, depending on whatever this coinage is. Where are we at? So I've got that, so that's fine. Decent amount of bronze bar. Biggest thing that I am concerned about is the surplus of copper bar, because I'm gonna use that. Because what I've been trying to do is, if I can build up a decent amount of copper knives that the hunters can use in place of the stone knives, I'll take all the stone knives and sell those. Even though the blacksmiths are currently working on oh, you know what? What if, because even though I'm gonna end up having a surplus of stone, I wonder if the new blacksmith should work on copper knives instead of that. That's a decent idea. Because
they're the better one anyways, right? So let's do this. I'm gonna drop this down to there. Oh, there. We're not using any stone sickles at the moment. One a day should be more than enough. Drop this down to one a day as well, because that's 12 a year. And then we'll switch to copper knives to make up the difference. Now, it's going to require that I actually give them a supply of copper. But even with that, like, yeah, let's go 100%. It's fine. So they're gonna be a decent level. What was I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure that I've got copper available to them. Otherwise, it's they're gonna end up using. Oh, actually, speaking of which, sorry, off on a tangent again. I know. So 7.6 per day. So I need to make sure that they have at least 7.6 copper ingots available to them at any point in time. Which might be difficult, but it should be fine, because I mean, I'm gaining a decent surplus at the moment. Now, obviously, I'm going to end up having a lot more stone available to me, because if I am mining this manually, I'm automatically getting stone. Lots of it. So, I mean, I can save it for building houses, but at this stage, I'm not going to be building that many more houses. Especially since, at this point, even the hen house is, I don't need them, I don't need to hire additional workers for the hen house at the moment, because I've got more than enough NPCs available to be able to cover that. Now, I mean, if I want to expand any more jobs, I'm probably going to end up having to hire some more, either to replace the ones that are currently in existing jobs, or I'm going to end up having to so that those ones can go and do something else, or I'm going to end up having a case where I'm going to have to find NPCs for specific jobs that I'm adding. Although, if the villagers end up being a little too happy together, I may have to hire more just to be able to fill in all the vacancies caused by pregnancies. Well, I guess not pregnancies, because I mean, they seem to work just fine when they're pregnant. So it's the births that I have to worry about, which wouldn't be so bad, except that I haven't reached a point where any of the children that are born actually are able to provide me with a workforce. Which, I mean, sounds bad, but I mean, that is part of the game mechanic. I cannot see anything here. I don't know where I'm going. What is going on? Am I going around in circles? Somewhat yes. Did they fix how bright it can get? They made it darker? Or is it just me? Probably me. I mean, I'm getting old, so... eyesight's not nearly as good as it used to be. I mean, like, in real life. I mean, I don't know whether in-game makes any difference whatsoever. This poor guy is sweaty and gross. It's a good thing I have to take a dip through an entire river to be able to get back to the bed, because chances are the wife is not gonna be too happy about me hopping into bed with this level of grossness on me. Although I don't even know whether that mechanic actually works. Is that everything? I think it is. I think I've exhausted everything. I don't see any more along this wall. And then this wall is, it's so hard to look at. So all the way along in through here. And that seems fine. So yeah, we've done this. Alright, I need to get out, and I don't know where I am. This is so dark. I'm hoping this is the right way. Oh, I think I see the entrance. Yeah, there we are. That was a terrible idea to come out here in the dark. Alright. So, one more batch of ingots to be made. And hoping we can get like 1,200. Coins out of it, because I need 1,200 coins to, I think it's 1,200. I don't remember, and I didn't write it down, so I don't have a reference for it. Oh, actually, wait a second. Hang on. I might have actually written it down. No, I did not. Not for the chickens, at least. And I'm just looking at my list of plans that I made for this, and all of them are like, I can't do them Alright, well, I guess the last thing is to get all the extra ore that I've dumped in here and see how much of that I can smelt. Because there was additional ones that I ended up like odds and ends from every run, so it kind of adds up. And every little bit counts at this point. So, how much copper do I have after all of this? Uh, 28. I gotta be very careful of what I end up using, but I'm probably gonna need the money for manure. Well, I'm done with this, so let's drop that in there. I'm gonna need another torch at some point. 10 sticks and 1 straw, I think. Or is it the opposite? It is 1 stick and 10 straws. Yes, it is the opposite of what I am thinking. So, I need only 1 stick. And now I need another 9 straws. And that should be this. Theoretically, it'll end up breaking it. Just, yep, there we are. So that was convenient to a point. So now what? We've got a ton of stone. We could probably use with some more stone. Or do with some more stone. Alright. All this stone littered around here, and I just don't want to pick it up. I want to pick it up. I want to get it all. I want all of it, but I don't actually want to spend the time to actually do it. Still tired from the time change. I got a bath out of that, so that's all good. There we are.
Hello.
Everything seems to be working fine. Well, that's good. And it's snowing. You know what? There's lots of stone that's respawned here, so I am going to go crazy, and I'm going to pick up some sticks and stones. I said I didn't want to do it, and I don't, but, I mean, I'm thinking that if I end up going crazy with the collection, well, I mean, I'm gonna get experience from this regardless, so, because you do get survival experience from collecting up resources, so it's not the end of the world. You get lots of benefit from it. Plus, taking advantage of the fact that it's winter and you can actually see them on the ground. Because any other season, and it's nearly impossible to see them. So, might as well take advantage of this. I could always use a lot more stone, if for nothing else, but to be able to build additional houses if I need to. Which I'm going to need to. This is the last day of winter, so one of the things that I need to be concerned about is the taxes for next season, which, as much as I said I'm not as worried about that. If I can build up as much as I can, that should be good. In fact, I'm just gonna jump the gun and I'm just gonna make as many stone knives as I can with this. Because stone knives are what I'm looking for. Because if I can sell stone knives, they're decent amount of money for a minimal amount of effort. Much other stuff that I got. I've not really got many sticks. Got lots of stone, but I mean, again, I'm gonna need lots of stone for building, so they burned through all that already. I don't remember how many wooden bowls I had left. Well, I guess it's no, because those are 100%, and I'm pretty sure it takes 5 to 10% every time they end up using it. I think it's 10% though. Every time they use. So when you when you make something like a food and it requires a resource like that, what ends up happening is when they consume that, the leftover materials, like the empty bowl, takes a durability hit. So you can't use a wooden bowl indefinitely. But at the same time, it doesn't affect the quality of the dish that you're making, so it's fine. The only difference is that you can't just make a bunch of wooden bowls and that's it. So if you want it fully automated, as far as making food is concerned, you have to take into consideration not just the materials that you're using for the food aspects of it, but you also take into consideration the Sorry, I'm kind of distracted by this. I don't know what's going on here. What was I doing? I don't, no, not that button. Sorry, I just, if you're new to the channel and new to, listening to me, I am random, and I have a lot of random moments, so if you're not used to it by now, you may want to get used to it, because that's who I am. Completely random. Not cabbage. I need carrots. Do I not have it? I've planted all my carrots. Okay, well, no, that's fine. I was thinking on planting stuff, but apparently I'm not going to. So what should I do? I'm going to take this, and I'm going to manufacture a bunch of bags. Because I can. Backpacks and pouches, no. Miscellaneous. Simple bags. And this is more prep work for taxes for next month. The more I prep now, the better off that I'm going to end up being, because then I don't end up having to grind through so many things while that debt is hanging over my head. Because there's a lot of other things that I'm going to end up having to do then, because there's stuff that needs to be harvested. Because a couple of the things that I've planted are going to end up coming, are going to be harvestable. So, plus being able to use the bags for planting is going to be useful. And I'm kind of glad, because it's quite a bit of leather that I've gathered up so far. I'm just wondering whether it's because the hunters have finally started growing their experience, or what. I'd like to think that that's the case. Because cool thing is that in the game, NPCs can learn the same as the main character. I think the rate of growth is different, but I mean, and the stats that you can assign to them are different, but that's besides the point. But as your NPCs are doing their job, they're actually getting better at doing their job. So having them in a job for a long time ends up helping in the long run, because they get to grow their stats, and then in turn, because I think these guys were just 2. That one might have been 3, but they've already gained a level, so yeah. So I didn't have anybody that was a 4 when they started, so at least 2 of them have grown. I'm pretty sure this one's grown as well, because I think that they were a level 2. So that's definitely increased the capabilities for the hunting lodges. So they're not just collecting more of these materials, they're also collecting those, because it's based on the overall hunting skill that's assigned to that lodge. So we've got 2 hunting lodges both going, and that's this one is level 6 because you got 2 people at level 3, whereas you got they got 2 people that are level 4. So I don't know, do I have all the settings at the same? So 29, 54, 17. No, I do not. I have this different, which I mean is fine. Just so this is balancing out this. So these ones are. Is this my 6 or my 8? Oh, these are my 8. They're producing dried meat, whereas these guys are concentrating on meat. Sorry. So those guys are doing way better at dried meat. I'm wondering whether I should drop down this. I mean, they have been doing better. So yeah, if they've increased in level, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna drop these guys down, the dried meat, so they're not producing as much. I'll still get some token stuff for it to be able to sell, but if these guys concentrate on meat, which we don't need a ton of, and then the other thing that they can concentrate on is leather. Yeah, we'll leave it at 100%. They'll be fine. I think that should be good. I mean, yeah, I like it. So that's the hunting lodges are doing really well. What's my knowledge at for hunting? So I'm halfway to there. Because I've got 800. Yeah, I'm over halfway to hunting lodge 2. For this. So this is hunting animals, setting traps, and fishing. Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave it that these guys are just working away. I'm gonna not worry about anything else, and I'm just going to collect up resources. I mean, obviously this is going to end up gaining me some experience, so that's all good. And if this also gains me materials that I can use to either expand the village or get more coinage that will also expand the village, why not? And it's probably not enjoyable for anybody watching, but you have fast forward, so I do not. So this is going to be less enjoyable for me because I don't have a fast forward button or a skip ahead by 10 seconds. But I'll gain this. I'm almost at 1,000 stone at this point, but still. Oh, you're gathering some stones, but you don't actually take any stones. That's the thing. I don't know if the NPCs actually modified the environment around them. I don't know whether that would be an interesting enough mechanic to... Because, I mean, then you'd end up having issues where you basically deforest everything and then end up having to destroy buildings and rebuild buildings elsewhere, which, I mean, would be fun in its own way, but at the same time probably super annoying. Because right now, like, what am I at for stone? No, 861, so no. Still a ways to go. I'll try and get to 1,000. I mean, that's a lot of stone, but if I can get to 1,000 stone and then run around and get a bunch of sticks, that's more than enough to cover everything that I'm gonna end up needing. Which I think it's doable. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of grinding, but I think in the long run it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be in a lot better position to be able to not just get taxes, but to... Speaking of which, I have to call my accountant and get them to sign my papers for taxes in real life, so alright. Well, I'm gonna drop off these stones. I don't think it's enough to... well, I was gonna try and get to 1,000, but I'm starting to think that that might be too ambitious. So what I might do, because I've got most of the stone that's was littered around the shore there. I think what I might do is yeah, see, I'm at 900 stone, so sticks could use some work, but I'm gonna have to take a short break. And when I'm back, what I'll do is I'm gonna well, actually, what I might do is get some stuff to eat so that hopefully my guy does not die by the time I end up getting back. End up ending my series way faster than I expected. Because that's the one thing about this, is death is semi-permanent. It's semi-permanent in that you have to load a save game to start over whatever the last save was. It's permanent in that you only have one life. So you spend it well. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just kind of get this guy to AFK for a bit, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the wait. Alright, so now I'm going to flip over to concentrating on sticks. So I'm going to need some sticks. So in the process, I'm probably going to get lots of stone. Which I will not say no to. So what I'm thinking is that if I end up still concentrating on this, I should get the 100 stones or so that I need to reach 1,000 stone. But I'll also be able to get the sticks that I need. Or maybe I was premature in trying to go for sticks, because I see a ton of stone all over everywhere. And I was also had a thought. Pretty sure that full-size trees to be able to get logs are a finite resource to do things manually. But I do think besides planting orchards, it would be kind of nice if we had the ability to actually plant trees. Not just to be able to have like a renewable resource, but because I mean, obviously it's not going to end up being, it'd kind of be the same as the children. Like, you can have children here, but in the game, but actually having them to be grow up and be able to put them to work kind of thing is not something that is quick. So you have to put in a lot of hours of gameplay just to be able to have your children able to be worked. Or able to work. Sounds bad. Humans as a commodity. I mean, that's basically medieval times. Because that's how most nobles ended up thinking of them. They didn't even think of themselves as human. They thought of themselves as, well, most of them. I don't think every single one of them thought the same thing, but alright. Well, we're getting there. Sun's going down. So there's that. No, I was thinking the being able to plant trees, even as an aesthetic aspect, would be pretty awesome. Like putting a tree in somebody's backyard, and then being able to you don't like it, then cut it down and use the logs for resources, kind of thing. I mean, you can kind of do that, but you end up having to put down a plot for an orchard to put a tree in, which, I mean, it's all right, but then you end up not just having this tree in somebody's backyard, but you got a whole, like, it basically their entire backyard ends up becoming an orchard. Ugh. This is way slower than I'd like. Be nice if these sticks, they've got a variety of sizes. It would be nice if they actually gave you more than just one stick. But I mean, they're just a stick on the ground, so theoretically it's only gonna be one stick. But whatever. I don't know. Just thinking RPG terms as opposed to like actual builder game. I mean, it makes sense that this stuff would end up giving you more sticks just because like the trees out in the ground. See, for stuff like this, I think that having the NPCs actually modify the environment around them would be beneficial, because then you'd end up being able to clean up the respawning sticks and whatever. I mean, it would end up adding an additional complexity to it, but I also think that it would force you to rethink the way that you do things, because if they had limited resources, then you'd actually have to really think about what you're doing with the overall environment. So like dropping a woodcutter in the middle of a mountain with no trees whatsoever nearby, and suddenly they're pumping out tons of logs where there's no logs anywhere. It just seems so unbelievable. And you basically like get unlimited resources, so I just think that it would definitely, I mean, obviously that kind of mechanic wouldn't be for everybody, but I think having that particular mechanic in place would add a level of difficulty to the game that would be interesting. Be nice to turn it on and off too, just because if you're not, because if you don't have the ability to think that way, to be able to constantly be monitoring things and trying to retool and reposition your NPCs and workstations. I don't know. There's no difficulty level on this. There's just like one difficulty level. Oh, well, I guess there's technically a difficulty level. It's just usually what you end up, the amount of grief that you cause yourself for by screwing up and putting the wrong things in, or getting the wrong NPCs. There's not a game designed built-in difficulty level, but I think if you had the option to have destructible resources available to the NPCs, the same as the main character, as an option, that would end up giving a level of complexity that you could use as a Alright, now I got two things to worry about. Place furniture. Oh, yes. I need planks. Okay, so so far we need to do some farming. We need to place a bunch of furniture around. And one of the things that I am immediately thinking of is let's just do that, I guess. And then I don't know if it sticks help, but I'll do, I don't know. Sure. That looks good. And then we'll fill up the rest of this with stones. Not that many stones. Yeah, that should be fine. Maybe not. Alright. I need to place some furniture. And I need to do that quickly. So, I need to place some furniture to get this quest done. One of the things that I am thinking of immediately is a wash basin, because that would be awesome that I don't need to take a bath in the river. What else? Containers? No, don't really need containers. Flower pots? Let's do seeds. Oh, yeah, that's... I haven't unlocked any of that stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. That needs lots of... I guess just do this. I mean... give me something to work with. All right. I think that's good. Where is she? Oh, she's over there. I'm going to get rid of this stuff that is in my inventory so that I can move a little faster. All right, there and there and there. So we've got 3 things. One is this quest, which we are almost done. We need to do some farming to harvest that wheat. We need to check what planting we need for this season, and ultimately we need to worry about taxes, and by extension we need to look at ways of generating cash in order to do those taxes. So all right. So next thing is let's do some farming and get that taken care of. Then we'll get some cash. See what we can do for the farming. We're definitely gonna need some cash for the farming anyways, because I need some manure in order to get some fertilizer together. But for right now, I need that. For side project, I need that. I'm gonna take an extra one just in case. I need a stone sickle. I don't know how many I need for that, and I am going to need a bag. And again, I'm going to take that. So, nope, that's the wrong button. So, yes, there, and there, and there. Now, which stuff? Oh, I guess I can pretty much do anything. Wheat grain, oat grain, flax, carrot, cabbage, beetroot, and onions, and poppy. Alright, so what do we got for seed? Let's just take it all and see what we've got. I don't have a whole lot of this other stuff, so I guess I don't need a hoe yet. Oh, poor guy's getting tired out. Oh, this is rye. Perfect. I think rye is what we need for, is it possible to do 4 at a time? Wow. It gets tired fast. I guess farming is hard work, so I mean would make sense. And especially my flabby arms, I'd probably end up dying after like 3 swings. Poor guy's getting overworked. Yep, good thing I got a second one. This is a lot of rye. The wheat's not ready to grow yet. Or ready to harvest, sorry. I'm glad that you can't harvest and destroy it before it is ready. I mean, I suppose it would be nice to be able to, if you end up making a mistake and plant the wrong thing and you want to redo it, I suppose in a certain sense it would be nice to be able to, I mean, you should be able to hoe it up, wouldn't you? Like, I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. Stone sickles are not as useful as I don't want to risk it. I was just gonna test out whether a stone hoe would end up working, but I don't want to. Alright, what do we got? How about I use this bronze sickle? That would probably be more useful to me. And it would probably be why I'm surprised at how fast these stone sickles end up being used up. So maybe it's a good idea that I'm that I don't have farming going yet. Wait until I get into Bronze Age and use... Oh, this poor guy. And overworking him. But I think before planting more stuff, I think I need to worry about the money situation. You just have to remember, because the amount of fertilized land that I have right now is very small. Oh, that's why I don't have any carrots. So what do I want to plant? What would be the most useful? Oats? Flax? You know what? I think I'm gonna plant the poppy and onion seeds that I have, because I just have a bare minimum of those. I don't think I need poppy seeds, but or poppies for anything. But if I can build up some seeds for this, it's fine. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. And the same with the onions. I've only got a bare minimum. So I'm thinking if I end up planting these, even if I don't actually use the materials from it, or whatever produce ends up growing from it, at the very least, I'm going to get additional seeds out of it. Alright, so next, guess go cabbage. Oh, beetroot. That was the other one that I had only 10 of. Even if I don't get all of this planted, at the very least, if I end up planting enough that I can get by with it, it should be fine. Alright, so that's all that I have. And now the rest of it's just figuring out what I'm doing with the other stuff. But we'll dump this stuff here. I have to... Don't need those yet. I don't know how many buckets of water I'm gonna need for this. Sorry, I've got a candy because I'm feeling a little bit lightheaded, so I probably should go eat some breakfast, but I'd like to keep going with this. As much as I can. If I can finish off the taxes at the very least, I think we'll be in a good position. There we go. Alright, so that is done. I'll put these back. Alright. This is gonna take forever. Mind you, I could probably, you know what? That's a great idea. Instead of me sitting here doing this manually, how about I do this? I'll dump this stuff in there. The crafter that I have doing the kitchen stuff, I was planning on having them do farming. They're a farmer. So what if I get them to actually do farming? So I'll switch this over to not the farm shed, the barn. Where's the barn? Oh, I'm already selecting the barn. Okay, so that's that. Now, kitchen's missing a person, so we'll just drop this down to 0. Now I'm gonna have to worry about the pottage myself, but regardless, it's fine. So now I'm gonna do this. Oat grain, rye grain. I think it's rye. Yeah, because everything else is red. And it shouldn't take them long to go through that, so I don't even think I have that many. So that's good. So next thing is I need to get some cash together. I think first things first, I'm going to check on this, because I think the rate at which they were consuming pottage was much faster than that one person was able to keep up. Just judging from the amount of new empty bowls there are and how few bowls were actually being used. Okay, how much weight can I carry? Another 20, so let's go there. That should give me enough room. And then hopefully, by the time I get through all of the by the time that one person gets through all of the rye, or at least the majority of the rye that we have, I can switch over to hopefully I'll have chickens purchased by then and be able to switch them over to looking after the chicken coop. So I think that should be good. We're almost halfway there. Takes forever to do this stuff. Although, you know what? I'm going to take a short break while this is working away because it's going to take a while. I am going to go grab something to eat, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Sorry about that. All this worrying about my NPC's food levels and my personal food levels were low. Alright, so nope, those don't go there. So we got those, we've got that. Pottage should be good for a little bit. I'm going to take some of these, like a lot of them, and am I going to be able to walk with this? Nope. I am not. Alright. Well, let's do this first. That might be enough. What I need to do is I need to get all the way over to here. Dump all that here. And the reason we're doing that is because I am going to sell everything that's not bolted down. No, I need it over here. And ideally, I'd like it to be as little as, or as little of useful stuff as I can. Alright. So I won't be able to... Yes. So... Is it raining? It's raining. Oh well. Poor guy is going to get wet and dirty. It's fine. So, I took a nap there because most of the a lot of the NPCs late into the night, you can't actually trade with them. So, and as well, the food that I was throwing over there, the reason I was doing that is because I have a resource storage place near a village, but that I can sell stuff to, but I don't have a food storage place nearby, so I moved those over there so that I can dump them there, run over here quickly without having to be bogged down with the additional weight, and then I can just grab up the stuff from their resource bin and then go the short distance to the village. And I can also go, oh, I see something that I want over here. Hello. Oh, well, I mean, not amazing, but, well, 8 more coins that I didn't have. I'll take it. I could use 1,000 more of those. Alright, well, I'm gonna switch this to taxes. 2,458 taxes. That hurts. That hurts so much. Alright, well, off to sell stuff. Am I gonna be able to? No, that is definitely. I think I've had this conversation before. It's deja vu or something. Or, you know, I just said it like 10 minutes ago. There we go. Because it's the exact same stuff that I was talking about not being able to carry as much like 10 minutes ago. Alright, where can I sell stuff? You guys haven't woken up yet. Can you sell? No, you are not useful enough. I'm going to break into these guys' houses and demand that they sell me things.
Only the best products here.
Well, let's hope so. Because I'm hoping you have lots of money. I need, while I have you here, I need some of that.
Have a good day.
Now, I'll drop that into the resource bin and switch out to some more stuff. It was only 240 silver, so, or coin, whatever it is. And they look like silver coins, so I can call it whatever I want. And I'm going to need those, so. Alright, take that. Now I've got another 35 that I can carry. So, what am I at for? I have no stone knives at all. That's fine, because I don't actually need stone knives. Alright, so how many of these do I want to keep? Guess there. That gives me 4. Plus 1. I'm getting lots of leather anyways, so that should be fine. I've already got 81 leather. So I'll sell that. Now I've got, what, 28 to go. Alright, what else can I sell? A wine bottle I can get rid of. Guess this. What's the weight? 31? Yeah, let's do that. 'Cause I can't make anything with bronze anyways, so I might as well sell off that. And I don't need that much copper at the moment for the things that I've got I need, so where was I? You are not at your post yet. You guys are still standing around waiting to do whatever.
Only the
staring awkwardly at each other. And that is all the money I can get from him. I don't think I can get any. Well, I suppose I could buy some fertilizer, but nah.
Have a good day.
Leave this for now. Oh, actually, the food girl is here, and I'm gonna sell some, bronze bar, because that is useful for cooking, right? And that is that. So I think that's good. Alright, so what am I at? I am at 2,765. So where's the useless guy that I owe money to that? Oh, I forgot about those. Get back here. I want to sell you more stuff. All the money that you have. Perfect. What was I complaining about as far as lack of money? Alright, well, Tavern Girl is over there. Let's sell this stuff. He's got enough. I'm going to buy all of your manure and hope that I have enough left over for the other stuff. I need pay taxes. Where is pay taxes guy? Over here, sitting in somebody else's yard, probably intimidating them into, just chatting up the neighbors. Alright, so how much cash do I have now? I have 1,117.2. So now what? What do I do? Got a little cash left over. I've got manure. What do I need more? Fertilizer or no. I'm going to take a trip across the river. And I'm gonna see how much the chickens are. 'Cause I am hoping that I have just enough to get a set of chicks, a male and a female chick. And if I can start with those, they'll grow up and become big, and at least the hen will start getting me some eggs. You are probably the one. Nope. No, that's not the right one. Alright. Alright. Male, 563. Female, 563. So, if you would stop, can you just, stop wandering around, please? Thank you. I am going to buy you and put you there. And now how much do I have? 554. I am short, which, you know, understandable since I'm only 5'4". So, where can I gain some money here? This is crafting dude in here. There.
Best goods in the valley.
What can I sell you that will get me enough to... I don't want to sell the manure. Sure, we'll do that. 'Cause I need 560 something or other. 563 or 565, I don't remember. This is not gonna get me enough. Huh, I'm starting to get dropped network frames. Somebody must be having some fun on the internet. Still not just not enough. Sure. That should be enough. I can. Oh, hi. Ooh. Can I help you with something? I'm thirsty, but I'm missing berries. No. No, thank you. I can't get any berries because it's springtime. There's no berries in springtime. I have to wait until summer. And I am much more worried about you. Alright. Alright. So we have 2 chickens. Well, we have a hen and a rooster chick. Now let's move this guy, her. Has she gone through? Oh, I can check it from here. Wood items. No, I need to check storage. Where can I check storage? I can check it here. Storage. What am I looking for? Something important. I just realized I made all that cash and I didn't even sell any of the stone knives that I was planning on making. What was I looking for? I don't remember. Wasn't animal feed. Was that animal feed? No, it was rye. I was gonna check to see where we were at for rye. Which I guess she got a bit done. Yeah, it's fine. Let's switch her. Switch her over to henhouse. Yes, and now we're gonna switch to henhouse. Where that is. There we are. And let's get these. Oh, I can't do that because I have to wait for them to grow up. Right. Because I can't afford to get them ones that well, that's gonna end up complaining for a while. Although, can I do that? Let's do it anyways. I'm gonna set it up, and just leave it at that. It's gonna complain one way or another, so I'd rather it complaining about something that they couldn't do versus complaining about now there's 2 complaints. Oh, well, what are your 2 complaints? How can I see what their complaints are? Alright, so henhouse. No animal. Well, no, I knew that. Cause they're complaining because I took the worker out of this. Yeah, so, yeah. That does make sense, yes. I will remove this. And then I'm gonna have to do it manually, so. 1 complaint. Alright. That complaint will eventually be gone. Hopefully it doesn't affect their happiness. Really. Because I honestly, I don't know how long that those chicks are gonna end up taking to grow up. And I can't afford anything else at the moment. Well, I suppose I can see how much I can do with the crafting. So let's do this. I'm going to take 200 sticks. And I'm gonna take 200 stones. Which obviously I can't move. But I don't need to move. I just need to... So 5 sticks for 2 stones. I have significantly less sticks than I'm gonna need. But I'm just looking at the time on this. We're at the 3-hour mark, coming up on it. I think this is a good spot to end off. Nice rain in the background. Some nice quiet music as well. A great way to end our day. We made a lot of progress today, which I'm happy about. Didn't really build a whole lot, but we were able to get a decent amount finished. So that's nice. And we're in a good position for next time as well. So taxes are over. We've got a full year to worry about that again. We've got lots of resources available. And we finally have the henhouse with some chickens in them. And as long as I pay attention to their feed, I should be fine. But yeah, that is it for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please like, subscribe if you want to keep up to date with the new videos that I'm coming out with. And I stream every day, usually about 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're on daylight savings time as well, so that might be a little bit different for the daylight savings time. We've sprung ahead, so we're an hour ahead from usual. So I don't know how that. I can never remember which way is which on daylight savings time, anyways. But besides the point. At any rate, about 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I end up streaming. Depending on the day, for days that I work, it's usually earlier, and days that I don't work, I end up doing it a bit later. So make sure to subscribe. And I don't know whether notifications matter, but it should let you know when a new stream is started. So if you see that, if you subscribe and you get notified that the stream is starting and you're up, then feel free to join me and chat, say hello, offer suggestions, or ask questions. Feel free to do any of that. But yeah, that's it for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye.